I gotta hug this. No, Josie. You forgot to hug. Oh, he's hugging.
please rise for the Wellington High School Wolverine class of 2023, and please remain standing for the national anthem performed by our chorus and the Pledge of Allegiance read by our senior class president, McKenna Wickers.
Welcome. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. And now our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
It is my great pleasure to introduce our student government president, Haley Guzik. Haley will be attending the University of Florida and majoring in biotechnology.
Welcome, family, friends, staff, and students of the graduating class of 2023. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Haley Guzik, and I'm your student body president. When I was told I'd have to give a graduation speech, two things ran through my head. One, how was I supposed to get through a speech in front of 4,500 people? And honestly, I'm still trying to figure that one out. And two, what would I talk about? Administration wanted me to write a speech to unite the class. But how could someone find something that nearly 600 people could relate to? Even though we've gone through the past 4 years of high school together, you probably haven't even seen half the people in this room. What could we possibly all have in common? Well, there is one thing. From this day forward, not only do we begin the next chapter of our lives, but we take on a title that will forever connect us to each other: Wellington High School alumni. Nobody else in this world will be able to recall how it feels to be a Wellington High student. From cheering at football games to trying to survive the student parking lot when the final bell rings, no one else will be able to understand what you've been through these past 4 years better than the people sitting next to you right now. This is not something that ends when the diploma hits our hands. This is something that we take with us. We're now a part of a network. A group of people bigger than ourselves with the ability to become anything we want. Our paths may take different turns after today. Some may become doctors, lawyers, plumbers, teachers, astronauts, pilots, or any other career. But you will always be a member of the Wellington High graduating class of 2023. As we embark on this journey, there will be many good days and bad days. but you will always have the support and bond with the people in this room to get you through that. I would like to leave you all with a quote for one of the most influential musical geniuses of our time, Pitbull. For everybody going through tough times, believe me, been there, done that. Every day above ground is a great day. Remember that. Thank you, class of 2023.
Haley, thank you for your inspirational words and for all you've done for Wellington High School and the community. It is heartwarming to see so many of you here again today to recognize, support, and celebrate our graduates. Thank you to all of you who are here today and those watching from home for supporting our students, whether you are a parent, step-parent, guardian, grandparent, aunt or uncle, cousin, friend, or teacher. You helped our graduates make it to this day. Thank you. Wellington High School is a community that could not accomplish what it does without the help of our teachers throughout the district, the teachers in this building, administrators, counselors, the school bus drivers who deliver our students safely each day, our custodians who provide a clean environment for our students to learn in, and our cafeteria staff who serve breakfast and lunch each and every day. If you are an employee of Palm Beach County School District, we thank you. Thank you, Eric Stern and School Police, for arranging a safe graduation for us here today. Our superintendent, well, at this time, I'd like to recognize our guests who are here with us today. Our superintendent of schools, Mr. Michael J. Burke. On the stage before our community, Chief of Equity and Wellness, Keith Oswald. Assistant Superintendent of Accountability, Dr. Adam Miller. Chief of Facilities Management, David Dolan. School Board Member, Ms. Marcia Andrews. Valerie Haynes, Central Region Superintendent. Ms. Karen Wetzel, our Instructional Superintendent for Secondary Schools. Vivian Green, Central Region Instructional Superintendent for Elementary Schools. The Honorable Judge Donald W. Heffel of the 15th Judicial Circuit Court's Juvenile Division. Dr. Angela Best, School Justice Programs. And from the Village of Wellington, we have Vice Mayor Michael Napoleon, and a proud dad today. Village Council members Michael Drehos, John McGovern, and Tanya Siskind. From our feeder elementary schools, we have Ms. Lindsay Ingersoll, principal of Wellington Landings Elementary, or middle school. And we have Jennifer Galindo, principal of Polo Park Middle School. As you can see, Wellington is a community. It's a community that recognizes the value of relationships and truly takes care of each other. As the superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, Mr. Michael Burke is passionate about ensuring academic excellence and paving the way to postgraduate success for the district's more than 170,000 students who attend 180 district-operated schools. He is deeply committed to the school board's mission to educate, affirm, and inspire each student in an equity-embedded school system. As superintendent of the 10th largest district in the nation, Mr. Burke also oversees Palm Beach County's largest workforce. The district employs 23,000 people. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Mr. Michael Burke.
Thank you, Ms. Hayden.
Looking good, Wellington High School class of 2023. Congratulations, you're almost free. Free to pursue the next chapter of your life. Parents, family members, friends, and school district staff, please join me in a huge round of applause for these amazing graduates. All right. So I have some connections to Wellington High School. My daughter Sarah sat in your chairs and graduated in 2016. Then she made the questionable decision to go to the University of Florida. But, you know, I'm a no. But I stuck with her through those trying times. And she graduated 4 years later. So we're very proud of her. And she was a member of the Wolf Pack. You guys still have the Wolf Pack? I hope so. Anyway. Also, I've got a great nephew, Mr. Mark DuBois, who's on your faculty here at Wellington High School. So this is a fun celebration to be a part of. And, you know, today is your graduation day. It's a day you'll always remember. And it's my great honor to stand before you as your proud superintendent on what is undeniably one of the best days of your life. Graduates, this is a huge milestone. Please remember this feeling of pride and accomplishment. You know, you earned this achievement as a result of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And that is the recipe for success. It's tried and true, and now you've got the recipe to apply to your next major goal. You know, when it came time to write this speech, I did something that I know none of you would ever do. I turned to ChatGPT, and I said, ChatGPT, I said, I need a 300-word high school commencement speech. I'd like it to be humorous and inspirational. And it was pretty incredible. I don't know if you've used it, this app, but almost ChatGPT is a fast typist. Immediately I get this speech, and it's you know, there's no misspellings, it's well formatted. It looked pretty good, but when I read it, I said, you know, it really wasn't that funny or inspirational. It was kind of predictable, and you know, I said, I think this is still a job for a human, right? Plus, I cannot allow Elon Musk or Bill Gates, hey, some applause for the humans. Anyway, all right. But, yeah, we can't have Elon Musk and Bill Gates and their supercomputers, you know, taking care of everything. And besides, ChatGPT never sat in your seat, right? It was never a high school graduate. It never had any firsthand life experiences, no social life whatsoever. I, on the other hand, I have gone through some of those things. I graduated. I have a social life that includes a few humans and a couple dogs. I've had some life experiences, good, bad, sad, you know, funny, outrageous, you name it. But that all kind of brings the human perspective. And I feel like that's important as we communicate with each other. We don't lose that. You know, when I look at the class of 2023, it's incredibly humbling. I thought I was a pretty good student back in the 1980s. And back in the old days, you know, your GPA, you could have a respectable GPA, and it was not, you know, 3-something. I'm hearing GPAs this year that are like just through the roof. And it's not just the GPAs. You guys have ACE diplomas. Some kids are graduating Palm Beach State at the same time they're graduating high school. You've done community service. You're really just an amazing, amazing group of graduates. My GPA was not as high as yours probably, but in my own defense, I did take PE all 4 years of high school, right? So that's not the best thing for your GPA, but look what it's done for this physique, right? Anyway, you go big, class of 2023, and it's not just a big day for you, it's a big day for everyone who's here today to celebrate with you. Graduates, do me a favor and just take a moment to reflect on all of the people that have been in your corner, that have cheered for you from the sidelines, helped you when you stumbled, and just always had your back. Would you do me a favor and show them your debt of gratitude by extending them a nice big round of applause? All right. Of course, that includes your parents. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms here, your teachers, your mentors, your coaches, everyone that had a hand in getting here today. Just thank you all. we all believe in you. And the most important thing is that you believe in yourself. And now is the time to take advantage of the opportunities that having a high school diploma affords you. Think big and pursue your dreams, whether it be college, armed services, career and technical education, or going straight to the workforce. Just keep pushing yourself to reach your goals, and there'll be many more best days ahead. And understand that pursuing lofty goals does not come easy. It's going to take hard work and dedication, perseverance, just like graduating from high school. But you've got this. There'll probably be some challenges and setbacks, but think about it like this. And you were freshmen, in March of 2020 when the whole world nearly shut down and we had to switch to less than ideal virtual learning. And you guys have persevered and made it through all that. And when we came back to campuses, in person, you all came roaring back with I feel like a renewed sense of school spirit and community. And hopefully you've really forged some great friendships through what were some trying times, but hopefully now much better times. One of the things I get to do as superintendent, I get to meet with a lot of people. So I meet with community leaders, business leaders, and also the leaders of some of our local universities and colleges. And so they shared with me, I keep hearing this recurring theme when I say, what do you want to see of our graduates? And I hear, we want to see soft skills. And I don't know if you guys know that term, soft skills. It's basically how you interact and relate with other people, how you go about work. And for me, the soft skills, to me, that should be the stuff that's kind of hopefully easier for you to master. That's just, kind of like looking people in the eye, being pleasant, shaking hands, and then just being like a good, responsible citizen. To me, I always felt like the hard skills were the ones I had to worry about, getting through calculus or chemistry or some of the tough courses you take. So if you can do that, try to focus a little bit on the soft skills. Apparently that goes a long way with our employers in the world, and even when you get to higher education or wherever your next step is. The other thing I just want you to keep in mind is really the smartest of us all who graduate with whatever degree, they don't go straight to the top, right? You've got to have realistic expectations. You never go from school right to the CEO. So just be prepared that when you figure out what you want to pursue and that goal in life, that it's going to take a little time, and you just keep plugging away and you'll get there. My last piece of advice is something, I say this now, it's my second year as superintendent, so I guess I've said it twice, but it's something that my mom drilled into my head, and that is when you start that career and you start getting paychecks, be sure to pay yourself first. That's an old saying. It just means take some of that paycheck and put it into savings or into an investment account, and if you do that, over the course of your career, you'll be really glad you did someday. In a few moments, as you heard from the speech earlier, you're going to be moving up from high school senior to a member of the Wellington High School Alumni Association and also the alumni of the School District of Palm Beach County. It's a prestigious group. We've been awarding diplomas for over 100 years. And on behalf of the school board, and we are just incredibly proud of you. You're an amazing class of graduates. And just please continue to make us all proud. You have the power to improve your community, your state, and the world, and we're all counting on you to do that. I'm going to leave you with a little song and a video. Pay attention. You might see some familiar faces in the video. And with that, all the best, class of 2023. Thank you.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back, no, I'm never gonna give it up, no, please don't wake me now. This is gonna be the best day of my life, my life. This is gonna be the best day of my life, my life. This is gonna be the best day of my life, my life.
Thank you, Mr. Burke, for your message today. We wish you the very best as you continue to guide the School District of Palm Beach County. It is my great honor to introduce you to our salutatorian, Victoria Loridan. Victoria has a 5.46 HPA and will be attending the University of Florida, majoring in psychology on the pre-health track and minoring in French.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2023. I'm so honored to be able to speak to you all today. Graduates, we had a unique start to our high school career. I could say we made it, but we really didn't, barely. We were too busy hiding from COVID, monkeypox, and killer bees. Who would have thought that on March 13th, 2020, our lives would change forever? Typically, we would end the year in celebration, surviving our first year of high school. Instead, we were behind screens, surviving a pandemic that was taking the lives of thousands. At least we can one-up our parents in stories we're telling our kids. Oh, you climbed mountains and swam across a river to go to school? I had to show up to school in a hazmat suit and dodge coughs and sneezes just to take a math test in second period, fighting off thousands just to get that last roll of Charmin Ultra Strong. The reflexes I gained jumping immediately if someone coughed or sneezed is crazy. We came back junior year expecting normalcy, but were met back with masks and distance. Our excitement to return back on campus was fading, as we all soon realized it would not be the same as freshman year. Gone were the days of pep rallies and carnivals. Instead, it was replaced with TikTok challenges and dances. You could feel the morale of the school going down. No one was participating in school activities, the few that we were actually able to have. And it felt like I wasn't having that true high school experience. And I'm not talking about High School Musical, although it would be fun to bust out into song and dance on the lunch tables. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure what I'm talking about, because what is the true high school experience? Is it attending football games, homecoming, and pep rallies? Well, that's what I thought originally. I was so focused on the collective, wondering why no one was doing anything, until I had to realize the high school experience is what you make of it. Although we all had different high school experiences, we were all able to make it to the finish line, maybe studying day and night for a geometry test, or walking in one day and going, hold on, wait, there's a geometry test? True story. However, like the famous J. Cole says, there's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Struggle is what changes you into a better person. Whatever you have gone through these past 4 years, be it the pandemic or personal life problems, it has made you more determined and grateful for the blessings you have. It motivates you to be successful in life and not succumb to the difficult circumstances which life throws at us. Once you get past these struggles, then comes the success you truly deserve, graduation. Parents, could you stand up? Let's give them a round of applause. You raised us for 18 years just for this moment, to see us walk across the stage and to brag to all your friends on WhatsApp and Facebook. I'd like to personally thank my parents for raising me to strive for the top and never give up. My mom for being my personal Uber and taking me taking me to all my school activities, and my dad waking up early every morning just to take me to school and work day and night to provide for us. My cousin Nana for being the big sister that I never had. Kenson and Tati Magwit for giving a lending hand even when you were busy and you had your own problems to go through. I hope I made you proud. Teachers, you stared at 20 ceiling fans on Google Meets for hours on end and were still able to make it through. We all appreciate the work you did to make sure our learning experience was not affected by this strange circumstance. Two teachers who had a profound impact on my life were Ms. Bevins and Ms. Toussaint. Ms. Bevins followed me from 4th grade all the way to middle school. For those of you who know me, you know I love math, but before Ms. Bevins, I hated it. She was the one who taught me to love it and to never back down from a hard problem, advice I still carry today. Ms. Toussaint is one of the most caring individuals one could meet. She taught me and my peers that it's okay to fail because in the end, we will learn from our mistakes. You could go to her with any issue you had, and she would do her best to help you. She created a safe environment where I could be myself and gain a new group of friends and a second family from Blast. Now, students, everybody wanted to know what we would do if we didn't graduate. I guess we'll never know. Thank you.
We have some impressive young ladies up here for sure. Thank you, Victoria, for your kind words as we remember the past. And it is my privilege to now introduce our valedictorian, Ms. Michelle Wong. Michelle has a 5.51 HPA and will be attending Harvard University, majoring in environmental science and public policy.
Thank you, Ms. Hayden. Dear class of 2023, faculty, teachers, family, and distinguished guests, my name is Michelle Wong, and it is my greatest honor and privilege to welcome you to Wellington Community High School's class of 2023's graduation as this year's valedictorian. I must confess, I did briefly consider taking out my contacts so I could use my blindness as an advantage to ease my anxiety about seeing all 4,500 of you. But for obvious reasons, I decided against this as it could be considered hazardous to both myself and those in the aisle seats in front of me. But I digress. I'd like to truly start by saying congratulations to the class of 2023 for achieving this significant milestone. We're here. We've made it. It wasn't easy, but now we can look back and say that we survived. We survived the 3-mile lunch lines, college app season, devious licks, and the freakishly tall underclassmen that don't seem to know how to walk straight in the hallways. Yeah. For my speech today, it was requested by the administration that I give encouragement to my fellow graduates about their future following this momentous day. As one of this decade's self-proclaimed biggest pessimists, who also happens to be studying environmental science, it was amusing and frankly quite challenging to be tasked with writing about a future that I once thought may not exist due to the warming climate. However, through my peers, I saw the glimpse of hope that I needed to remain optimistic about our future. We are the new generation of change, a generation focused on protecting the human rights of all people, no matter their background. A generation that feels comfortable expressing themselves without the fear of not being accepted by others for being their true self. A generation that is not afraid to stand up for each other and our planet. It is these traits that differentiate us from previous generations and makes me feel inspired and encouraged every day. With one eye toward the future, we should also be grateful and keep one eye on the past as well. So I'd also like to give a big thank you to those that have instilled these strong values in us and those that have provided us with the love and support that we needed to flourish. Let's all give a well-deserved thank you to Ms. Hayden, guidance counselors, educators, shout out to Mr. Romani and Mr. Robinson, lunch staff, janitors, office ladies, club sponsors, and school police officers that made our education possible while also making us feel physically and emotionally safe. And most importantly, I would like to recognize our parents and grandparents who have supported us every step of the way. To my papa, who raised my cousins, siblings, and me under her roof when our parents were working. To my dad, who has taken me to school every day for the past 12 years with breakfast made in the car. To my mother, who took me to all my 700 extracurricular activities, even when she was exhausted from work. To both of them, who spent 26 years working every single day in this restaurant to provide for our family. Thank you. Everyone, kindly give the parents and grandparents in the room a big round of applause once again to honor them for their unconditional love and support that they have shown us for the past 18 years. I would also like to thank my Uncle Davin, who has never once doubted my abilities. His random calls pretending to be the Harvard admissions office and his never-ending faith that I would become valedictorian since my middle school years had me thinking he was crazy. But in hindsight, perhaps he is a psychic. As we stand here today on the cusp of our future, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of hope and excitement for what lies ahead. We have accomplished so much in our time together, and I know that each and every one is destined for greatness. But let me be clear, greatness is not something that simply happens to you. It is not a gift that is bestowed upon a lucky few. Greatness is something that you must create for yourself through hard work, resilience, and a willingness to take risks. As we move forward from this moment, we will face challenges that we cannot yet imagine. There will be times where we stumble, times where we doubt ourselves, and times when we feel like giving up. I implore you, my fellow graduates, to never give up on your dreams. No matter what obstacles you face, no matter what setbacks you encounter, always remember that you are capable of achieving greatness. You have the skills, knowledge, and the strength to make a difference to the world, so go out there and make it happen. Whether you're graduating, whether you're planning to continue your education, start a career, or pursue your passions, never forget that you're capable of anything that you set your mind to. It won't always be easy, but the most rewarding things in life rarely are. Don't be afraid to say yes to the new opportunities, no matter how terrifying they seem at first, and do not fear saying no to the experiences that no longer serve you. So as we bid farewell to this chapter of our lives and look forward to the future, let us do so with hope, confidence, and a fierce determination to make our mark on the world. Let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead, and let us never lose sight of the limitless potential that we possess. I'm honored to have been your classmate, your friend, and your valedictorian, and I cannot wait to see all the amazing things that each and every one of you will accomplish in the years to come. And if nothing else in this speech has inspired you to take control of your future, just remember, do it for the plot. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Michelle, thank you for your encouragement that you offer your classmates. You are absolutely amazing. Now I would like to introduce you to your class of 2023 senior class president, McKenna Wickers. McKenna will be attending Duke University and plans to major in mechanical engineering.
Hello, class of 2023. The past year of serving as your class president has been a fulfilling yet difficult task, trying to make a memorable year for and consider the best interests of such a diverse group of students. And while the job has brought me a lot of insight and wonderful opportunities, the biggest honor of serving as your class president has been getting to understand and listen to you all just a little bit better. In trying to represent all of you, I had to start paying closer attention to what you all were saying, doing, and asking for. And what I noticed was that throughout the past 4 years, a few traits have clearly emerged among our class: creativity, ambition, and resourcefulness. When faced with a swift end to our freshman year and a quick introduction to the world of online learning, we taught ourselves how to navigate our new reality. We found ways to stay connected even when we weren't physically together. Returning to campus, we realized we had an opportunity to reimagine our Wellington community. I watched you all take advantage of opportunities, or when they weren't available, make your own. Among all of you, you've created your own clubs, philanthropies, fashion weeks, art pieces. You've organized community drives and fun events to bring all of us together. The next 4 years, whatever they may look like for you, you will be given the practical tools to make an impact. But the traits that you all embody, these traits that can't necessarily be taught, these are the traits that will distinguish this class and enable you to truly find your place in the world. So work to your strengths. Think outside the box. Don't wait for opportunity to find you. Go find it. And most importantly, do what good you can with what you have, because no act of kindness will ever be too small. I wish you all the best of luck, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, McKenna. I have no doubt that this will not be the last time we hear from you. As I look out on this graduating class and their supporters in this beautiful hall, it's clear that today is an emotional day. Excitement, nerves, and relief, all understandable. Class of 2023, I hope that you are taking in the magnitude of this moment. Celebrating your high school graduation with your family and friends is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That joy, that pride, that trepidation over this day is incredible. Leaving the structure and security of high school may be very exciting for many of you, but very intimidating, overwhelming, and maybe a little scary for others. Many of you will be leaving home for the first time, going to a 4-year university, or maybe the military. Some of you may stay home, go to FAU, go to community college, vocational school, become an apprentice. And some of you might be taking that gap year that you've so longed for because you just need to breathe, maybe make a little money and work. Just know that there is no secret formula to this. I firmly believe that you will all find your way. It's not clean, and it's not always fancy, but it always starts and ends with this truth, is just always keep trying. Just keep trying, don't quit. Whatever you do, be humble, empathetic, listen. Try to put yourself in other people's shoes. Now is the time that the real learning begins. Learn from your environment, the people around you, the culture you place yourselves in, and from your mistakes. There will be many, and that's okay, as long as you admit it to yourself, reflect, and move on. There will be incredibly high times and incredibly low times. But what I've learned in my 50 years is that no matter how low you think the time is, you're always going to go up. Always. Everything happens for a reason. Everything always works out in the end. Maybe not how you expected, but the way it should be. Always. Michelle stated a little while ago that greatness is not something that simply happens to you. It's not a gift that is bestowed upon the lucky. Greatness is something that you must create for yourself through hard work, determination, and a willingness to take risks. That is exactly what you're about to embark on. There is no better way to say it. Thanks, Michelle. Watching the class of 2023 step forward and lead provides the courage and hope that we all need. I've witnessed firsthand these students looking at hardships and rise above as they have learned to find their voices, passion, and joy. I've watched this class find ways to accomplish their goals, knowing that they may not reach them the first time, but keep trying till they got there. Thank you for taking what you've learned at home, from school, and from life, and using it to guide you to the first steps on your journey. I am always saying that I want all of our students to leave here with something they've learned or acquired beyond the academic rigor of the classroom. That little boost that we all needed to make the school day more meaningful. Whether it be getting involved in athletics, clubs, community service, leadership, choice programs, honor societies, academic competitions, workforce organizations. This year, the class of 2023 has made dreams come possible. Our Wolverines have won over $5 million in scholarships. We have 3 National Merit Scholars, 3 Pathfinder semifinalists, 175 ACE diplomas were earned, along with 41 additional seniors who are working on them right now and will know at the end of the summer, which actually means we have a minimum of 200 students in this graduating class guaranteed a full ride Bright Future Scholarship to any Florida public university. I would dare to say this is the most driven and accomplished class of seniors in all of Palm Beach County. Yeah. Many of you have already completed your freshman year of college. Many of you have already gotten your AA before even walking across this stage. In service to the Children's Miracle Network and the University of Florida Dance Marathon, our students raised over $32,000. Our band had 2 all-state members, 27 state qualifiers, earned superior ratings in marching, concert, and jazz performances, and is now internationally renowned after performing in the London New Year's Day Parade. As far as our chorus is concerned, the Valkyries Chorus earned superior with distinction and performed at the Florida Vocal Association State Conference, and the entire chorus continues to earn superior ratings overall. Our debate team had 5 national qualifiers, 11 state championship qualifiers, a second-place finisher at both novice state championships and George Mason University Patriot Games International, and top 15 placements at the National Civics and Debate Championship. Our Latinos in Action team won their second dance competition for the 2nd consecutive year. We have the best Latinos in action in Florida. And within our athletic arena, our athletic teams have earned 7 district championships and had numerous FHSAA championship qualifiers, and we are 9th of all of 7A schools in the state of Florida for the academic team champions. In our academies, we have the following completers: 16 in tech design, 15 in communications technology, 17 in culinary, 8 in early childhood, 25 in equine pre-vet, 12 in fire science, and 69 in marketing, with 128 district qualifiers, 77 state qualifiers, and 25 national and international qualifiers, making us one of the top marketing schools in the nation. There is certainly a lot to be impressed with this class of 2023, but to fully recognize your accomplishments, we will now award the diplomas. The names of our graduates will be read by Cambridge Coordinator, Ms. Marika Drucker, and our Guidance Counseling Coordinator, Mrs. Danielle Faircloth.
Michelle Wong. Oh, we're not on. Good. Michelle Wong. Victoria Lorden. Haley Guzik. McKenna Wickers. Marlena Hutchinson. Julian Ortebay. Alyssa Galliano. Ethan Elliott. Ashlyn Delavecchia. Heather Cooney. James Brett Carter. Estefany Cabrera. Tyler Brodnicki. Maria Lares Galavis. Nina Mubarak. Alexis Nam. Alexa O'Halloran. Sebastian Perez. Emma Petlev. Alexa Roberts. Alexandra Scott. Anthony Acosta. Taori Adams. Valen Adams. Carson Adkins. Sharanaya Airy. Elijah Walali. David Akladies. Ainsley Alder. Allie Alder. Gabriela Alvarez. Miguel Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez Ledesma. Brinley Amato. Andres Amaya. Angelina Amaya. Robert Anderson. Isaiah Andres. Ryan Anthony. David Adames. Alexander Acevedo. Pamela Acevedo Bustos. Samantha Aragones. Antoine Archibald. Carlos Arias. Sofia Aristanzabal. John Arrigo. Mariam Asaf. Lanique Austri. Isabella Azanza. Rosa Yolanda Basila Jose. Brenna Baig. Bailey Ball. Yalisa Baltazar. Angelina Baquerizo. Emily Rose Barada. Sebastian Bellin. Aaron Benitez. Mary Angel Barboza. Ewell Barnett. Dylan Barry. Lauren Beer. Trevor Bell. Samia Ben Sadiq. Brianna Bystrong. Caprice Black. Isabella Blanco. Lucas Blauvelt. Riley Bleakley. Mitchell Block. Carson Blum. Giovanna Bach. Geraldine Bonelli. Santos Bonfante. Christian Bonilla. Michelangelo Bonet. Yael Bosque. Caitlin Briggs. Alexa Botero. Ernest Andrew Brewer. Genesis Brockington. Brennan Brockway. Robert Brown. Joseph Bruno. Shelby Buckstein. Alicia Butler. Glenn Butler. Samantha Bick. Juanita Caballero. Cameron Cabrera. Janelle Cabrera. Humberto Eduardo Caldera. Do you have your card? Thanks. Lucas Camacho. Sebastian Camacho. Joella Carrero. Caitlin Campbell. Manuel Candelario. Anthony Canino. I don't know why I did that. Matthew Caracciolo. Arnaldo Carrion. Katie Carter. Emily Casper. Sofia Castaneda Castellanos. Elizabeth Castro. Gonzalo Castro. Robert Collette. Melanie Serrato. Ornella Cerruti. Destiny Chandler. Elias Chernobelsky. Tyler Chirello. Rocco Ciccone. Sean Cineas. Lainey Cirillo. Andrea Cochamanidis. Tawana Cohen. Michaela Coker. Michaela Coleman. Daisy Colon. Barbara Correa. Quentin Courtney. Ariana Crawford. Casey Crompton. Janelle Cruz. Sophia Cruz. Mateo Cueva. Tariq Cueva. Beatrice Cunha. Sana Sarak. Alyssa Kuhn. Claire Dahlstrom. Victoria Daly. Ryan Dalton. Alexandra Danielle. Rebecca Daniel. Sally Renee Daniels. Daya Dave. Charlie Davino. Kelsey De Guzman. Kayla Deamo. Antonio De Los Reyes. Nicholas Denham. Rebecca Devereaux. Zoe Durex. Aaron Diaz. Javier Diaz. Kitty Dong. Emilio Donoso. Nathan Douglas. Jovan Dora. Jenna Dranchak. Maria Duarte. Zachary Duckworth. Malachi Duggan. Jessica Dunn. Yep.
Sajeev Ebanks. Nicholas Edelstein. Caden Eichelberger. Ash Elliott. Fernanda Espinoza. Eliana Estevez. Ray Estevez. Molly Evans. Noah Deach. Christina De Jesus. Gianni Dorneville. Earl Evoy. Alexa Nicole Facella. Vanessa Farinas. Lauren Farrell. Gabriel Foray. Zachary Favors. Rachel Feather. Maria Felix. Luis Felix. Alexa Roselle Fernandez. Ernesto Fernandez Crespo. Adriana Ferreira. Caitlin Figueredo. Audrey Fye. Anthony Fontana. Valentina Francello Nachetta. Amaya Allison Francis. Ava Sophia Bella Francis. Justine Galguera. Wesley Gallegos. Caitlin Galvez. Leslie Garcia. Keisha Garcia Martinez. Viviana Garcia Velasquez. Wilda Jedion. Jada Jafar. Denoris Gibbs. Colin Gibson. Joseph Gilbert. Brian Jacob Gill. Sessa Gilliam. Amanda Ginsberg. Vito Giovanetti. Lauren Gish. Alec Gluckman. Gabriel Glushin. Russell Sander Golab. Rena Ann George. Ava Charlotte Gold. Isabella Sophia Gold. David Justin Goldberg. Gabriela Gomez. Melanie Gomez. Madison Rose Gonzalez. Riley Gonzalez. Jasmine Rose Gopi. Matthew Grams. Luis Grande. Kyle Grant. Cameron Gray. Genevieve Grosso. Victoria Lizeth Guevara. Allison Nicole Gumowitz. Abigail Paige Gonzalez. Ethan Walker Gonzalez. Angelina Guzzo. Seth Henry Haber. Jonathan Salim Hamzy. Joshua Haney. Desire Hargrove. Vincent Harrington. Tavon Hawes. Ayana Unique Hayes. Colin Hendricks. Faith Henriquez. David Herman. Carlos Hernandez. David Leonardo Hernandez. Mia Hernandez. Sophia Hernandez. Zachary Hill. Mackenzie Suzanne Hobbs. Taylor Elizabeth Hobbs. Dylan Allen Hobgood. Anya Holtgrew. Brandon Hopkins. Piper Hodson. Angelina Beckman Howard. Cameron Joshua Howard. Anthony Iannuzzo. Lauren Iavelli. Jalea Jackson. Ian Jacobs. Donnell Jocks. Ajani James. Michaela James. Emma Jarameo. Andy Geronimo Nolasco. Jesus Geronimo Nolasco. Leighton Jobin. Willie Jarvis Johnson. Cameron Jones. Patrick Jones. Amanda Joseph. Austin Joseph Kaminsky. Ryan Joshua Kane. Danya Kanai. Sandra Carlson. Benjamin Kelly. Kareem Isaiah Khalik. Devon Karana. Charles Matthew Kimberly. Cassandra Kim Fernandez. Ryan Alexander Klee. Caitlin Marie Klemick. Cameron Marcus Klemick. Brianna Lynn Coos. Blake Creightonstein. Addison Winter Kurz. Ryan McLinn. Chase Levin. Andrew LaFleur. Sophia Lyseca Zuniaga. Julian Adonis Lahara. Ashlyn Nicole Lambert. Randolph Lancaster. Sophia Lara. Jack Laufenberg. Skylar Jacob Lazarus. Macy Brooke Leitner. Matthew John Lido. Michael Levy. Alyssa Bianca Lewis. Naomi Ann Lewis. Nicholas Lewis. Malachi Lightborn. Chase Alexander Lapari. Kevin Liriano. Jolie Labduel Squadrito. Ashley Locker. Xavier Lomax. Anna Lopez. Stephanie Lopez. Guadalupe Lopez Abraham. Leonard LaRusso. Fallon Lyons.
Diego Maciel. Andrew Mack. Kimberly Magdaleno. Ryan Mahoney. Amir Maklad. Jaden Marot. Samuel Manzoni. Juan Diego Marcialis Hurtado. Lola Nina Marecki. Angelina Mariani. Vivian Lee. Jacqueline Marshall. Zachary McDaniel. Dylan Marks. Jeremiah Marrero. Mackenzie Marshall. Valeria Martinez Vargas. Brandon Matias. Brian Matias. Reagan Maxwell. Emma McCaffrey. Kylie McCann. Megan McQueen. Michaela McQueen. Amanda Melendez. Ronald Mendez. Jermich Mercier. Valley Marone. Gianna Miklas. Adriana Middens. Marina Mignone. Jason Miller. Paul Miller. Livone Mincy. Alexandra Monteforte. Victoria Montella. Alana Moore. Christina Moore. Jalen Moradell. Maria Criselli Moran Zumaran. Aiden Morissette. Marissa Mundo. Luis Munoz. Samuel Montinu. Oh, Sean Montinu, sorry. Christopher Napoleon. Hope Neff. Lynn Bettina Nelson. Sydney Nemhard. Chris Neira. Abigail Lynn Montgomery. Tyler Nitcha. Vanessa Norfolk. Emily Nunez. Emery Obregon. Denise Oliva. Paula Okendo. Janessa Arula Garrido. Mariana Ortiz. Samantha Oshman. Emily Lynn Oswald. Carly Alexa Owens. Emily Hope Owens. Dennis Oskos. Kevin Padkamaris. Kalista Palfinier. Jacob Pamatmat. Daniel Panetta. Ashley Panko. Ezekiel Panuco Torres. Madison Brooke Parker. Angel Gabriel Pavon Garcia. Keon Peart. Eric Perez. Matthew Perez. Valerie Perez. Ariel Perry. Colin Perry. Samantha Perry. Juliana Angeli Petz. Gunnar Bonnen Steele. Timothy Piggy. Aaliyah Danielle Pike. Christian Pina Valadares. Mia Pinzon Cruz. Sophia Polkut. Hayden Marie Pontius. Dante Pontrelli. Francesca Pretner Ventura. Angelina Pribble. Noelle Angel Pride. Bowden Prophet. Elena Pulio. Matthew Quartaroli. Felix Quintero. Jorge Ramos. Adam Ramsey. Beatrice Rangel. Ray Raimundo. Brianne Reibling. Connor Remington. Caitlin Ray. Tobias Ray. Manuela Reyes. Melina Reynoso. William Redderbush. Alberto Riabuco. Riley Taylor Rhymes. Sophia Rivadiniera. Amanda Rivera. Erica Rivera. Sebastian Rivera. Kelisha Roberson. Avery Robertson. Chase Robinson. Victoria Roca. Martin Alexander Rodas Jose. Kaylin Rodman. Angelica Rodriguez. Ashley Rodriguez. Brisa Mirlena Rodriguez. Emma Rodriguez. Justin Rodriguez. Nicholas Rodriguez. Sean Rainey. Noah Rodriguez. Sophia Rodriguez. Valeria Rojas. Sam Roland. Renaya Rollins. Joseph Roundtree. Paula Ruberti. Matthew Ruiz. Valeria Ruiz. Leah Russell. Sabah Garid. Paola Andrea Salazar Pardo.
Nina Sanchez. Gabriel Andres Sanchez Vizcaino. Thomas George Sanderson. Emery Liane Santini Degro. Armani Sarachi. Seth Sarofsky. Caitlin Sasser. Mason Satterwhite. Lauren Scully. Ethan Edward Segarolo. Mia Sirkin. Amaris Serrano Colazo. Noah Shapiro. Taylor Shiner. Logan Michael Shiskowski. Allison Siegel. Anna Silva. Maria Silva. Noraya Silva. Ruby Silva. Xavier Silvera. Caitlin Madison Simpkins. Samantha Siner. Emily Singer. Adriana Olivia Soto. Selena Slaughter. Jessica Lee Smith. Tayona Aaliyah Smith. Antonio Solano. Madison Sam. Vincent Serrero. Jocelyn Spellman. Kanaya Stevenson. Sebastian Orion Stetson. Wilkevius St. Germain. Liam Bernard Steins. Dylan Wyatt Strout. Natasha Suarez. Colin Joseph Sullivan. Mattingly Sullivan. Cole Joseph Sutton. John Theodore Swiderski. Lauren Thatcher. Adriana Takvorian. Emily Paige Tankersley. Kayla Talbert. Daniel Tamarit. Benjamin Lee Taylor. Jasmine Taylor. Ramonica Unique Taylor. William Teichman. Stephanie Teams. Talian Luca Testoni. Jasmine Trudy Fader. Grace Thomas. Laureline Timby. Andon Toll. Elizabeth Tobin. Tojia Estefany. Gabriela Toledo. Christina Toledo Garcia. Melissa Abigail Torres. Isabella Tombari. Connor Tuhi. Adam Luis Torres. Andrew Touche. Daniel Tazi. Christian Trento. Mario Trigazis. Patrick Triole Rivera. Joshua Denzel Troches. Lamaria Troop. Brian Winfield Trowbridge. Richard Tufaro. Parker Thomas Yulee. Amisha Ulysses. Daniela Katerina Vakari. Rafael Valdespino. Megan Van Esmori. Tyler Veraday. Kenneth Vaughn. Julian Valise. Cassandra White. Daniel Villafane Lopez. Tatiana Vilsaint. Sarah Vitale. Isabella Vordemeyer. Brian Calvin Walker. Isabella Rose Walker. Christopher Gabriel Warren. Brianna Chantel Washington. Sarah Weiss. Maya Weingarten. Mia Veras. Jordan White. Hannah Whitehead. Jaden Vinton. Janai Wellington. Haley Mae Wiles. Abigail Grace Williams. Jonathan Williams. Nathan Williams. Olivia Williams. Sarah Risa Williams. Gemini Odessa Williamson. Connor Wilson. Eli Scott Wilson. Aiden Winokur. Jada Ray. Molly Wright. Patrick Robluski. Alex Yan. Sophia Zapata. Dominic Zen. Ethan Zen. Haley Perez Ramirez.
Ma'am, I'll take the card.
Eugene Zen. Isaac Zen. Ilian Rosas. Jake Leventhal. Madison Zimmerman. Leora Zimmerman. And Zachary Zagander.
Class of 2023, thank you for allowing me to serve as your principal. On behalf of the faculty and staff, we wish you the very best life has to offer. We look forward to what you make possible. Remember your Wolverine family as you grow and reach other milestones. Will the class of 2023 please stand? You have met the requirements that have been established by the Board of Education and the state of Florida. Here is your class of 2023 President McKenna Wickers to perform the turning of the tassel.
Class of 2023, move your tassels from the right to left side and remain standing.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you Wellington Community High School graduating class of 2023.